Yo, peace family, what good? It's Ocean, OMN Network. We live and direct with the cause and effect. And today, this evening, we're gonna discuss this guy, Joe Rogan. And is he a racist or not for seemingly going out of his way sometimes to say the N-word? So we're gonna get into this little article. Said Joe Rogan apologizes for regretful and shameful past use of the N-word. It is a good look at Joe. Now I'm gonna say I never even been a fan of Joe Rogan. Never listened to him. I probably tried to listen because I had a homie. He got a lot of black people like Joe. So I got a homie who tried to put me on to him one time. I tried to listen to Joe, but I never could get into Joe. But I didn't, I didn't really judge him. I just said I didn't give him a fair shake either way. So I just put him in that category of somebody that I don't care about. But, over the years there have been some clips floating around of Joe saying the N-word. And recently he been under fire for India Ari. She floated the clip around recently as using it for her reason to pull her music off of Spotify, which some people tend to think that she got other reasons, like the way the money is divided for pulling her music off of Spotify. But that's a whole nother story and a whole nother situation. But I'm gonna get into this article that we got about Joe Rogan. It says Joe Rogan apologized Saturday for the many previous instances in which the host used the N-word on his Spotify podcast. Rogan already under fire in recent weeks after medical professionals and musicians decried him for helping spread misinformation on the coronavirus. Oh, I shouldn't have said that word, but it's too late now. But anyway, so Rogan already on the fire for quote unquote misinformation on the virus. So he posted a video on Instagram to address what he described as the most regretful and shameful thing that I've ever had to talk about publicly. Rogan made the apology in response to a compilation video shared widely on social media this past week, showing various moments of over 12 years in which Rogan said the N-word on the show. The video was posted by singer India Ari, who recently removed her catalog from Spotify in response to Rogan's language around race. And like I touched on a little bit previously before, for whatever her reason is, it's good that people like Rogan, that's just some arrogant ass, Caucasian ass shit. Why the fuck is that word just so intriguing to Caucasian people that they feel like they gotta reach for a reason to say it? And just leave that word alone. So, but in my opinion, the only reason that this nigga really apologizing, anyway, now let me get back into the article. But the only reason the nigga apologizing cause he got caught up in some shit. Let me get that out. Let me see, where was I at? Okay. While Rogan argued that the clips were taken out of context, of course you gonna say that, motherfucker. The comedian acknowledged that the video looked horrible even to me. Yeah, cause it's a whole bunch of clips of you saying nigga, 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 and just going out your way to say nigga. So yeah, it looked horrible to even you. And that's the same shit that y'all motherfucker got a problem with about CRT. When the motherfucker tell you the shit what you did in the past and hold that mirror up to you, it hurt you to see yourself being so fucking evil and reaching to such low points in life that you wanna erase history and all of that shit. But that's a whole nother discussion. But when a motherfucker hold that mirror up to y'all, that's the point that I'm trying to make. When y'all forced to look in that mirror, that you want to look away real fast. So he gotta look in the mirror and see that shit ugly. While Rogan argued that the clips were taken out of context, the comedian acknowledged that the video looked horrible, even to me. In the caption accompanying the video, Rogan wrote that there was a lot of from the old episodes of the podcast, I wish I hadn't said or said differently. I know the fuck you wish you had said the shit differently. I know that to most people, there is no context where a white person is allowed to say that word. Okay, well, pause right there then. If I know to most people that there is no context where a white person is allowed to say that word, that's an open and closed case right there against you, Joe Rogan. If you know that the fuck that most people feel like a white person shouldn't say that word, then you should not say that word. So whatever come to you, whatever happened to you, you should lose sponsorship or whatever. But we all know that this is a white America, and you probably gonna gain sponsorships. Even if you lose one, you'll gain two. But that's a whole nother story too. That's a whole nother story. But whatever you got coming to you, you deserve it. Cause like you acknowledge your own self. I know that most people, there is no context where a white person is allowed to say that word. So that Joe Rogan speaking for itself right there. That's the open and shut case against the nigga. Never mind publicly on a podcast, and I agree with that now. And now you agree with it. Only reason you agree with it now, like I said earlier, cause it's apparently you coming under a little fire, and apparently it might be touching that revenue stream a little bit. So that's the only reason you apologize now, or you trying to get ahead of it, cause y'all hate that negative press, and I know how y'all operate. Rogan noted that the discussions linked to his clips where he said the slur were about that the N-word had been used by white comedians like Lenny Bruce or black comedians such as Red Fox or Richard Pryor. He added that he never used the N-word to be racist. Not because he's racist, because he's not racist. Yeah, I feel like if you go out your way to use that word, bro, you racist. I don't give a fuck. If you just make sure that everybody know, you just pushing it. Yeah, I can say the N-word and I can get away with it. I can have black guests on my show. I got black friends. Yeah, but I'm so cool that I can say the N-word whenever I want to. And that shit, that rule even apply to you, Joe Rogan. Leave that fucking word alone. I was also talking about how there's not another word like that in the English language because it's words where only one group of people are allowed to use it. And they can use it in so many different ways, he said in the video. If a white person uses it, it's racist, it's toxic. True enough, and you know that shit, so you shouldn't use it. But a black person can use it, and it can be a punchline, or it can be a term of endearment. It can be lyrics to a rap song, and it can be a positive affirmation. Yeah, you just trying to walk back and fan a few of them flames and get that heat off of you a little bit. So you gotta say shit like that, but the fact still stands. You done went out your way too many times to say that word, bro. And you can I definitely ain't gonna play the clip on here if you ain't figured that part out by now. But you can easily find that clip of this nigga just saying nigga. All you gotta do is Google Joe Rogan saying nigga, and it's a compilation album, mixtape. It's a very unusual word, but it's not my word to use. I'm well aware of that now, he added. Yeah, somebody done told your ass, Joe, go apologize. Spokesman for Rogan and Spotify did not immediately respond to requests for comments Saturday. So anyway, that's enough of that article. I just want to say to any white boys that's out there right now, man, if you're doing your best to be just a cool white boy that come across as least problematic as you can with black people, then definitely erase that word out your repertoire, man. Get that nigga word. Say it at home in the mirror as much as you want to, but don't say it when nobody can hear you, man. Anyway, I'm not gonna spend much more time on this shit right here. You see how I feel about it. Joe Rogan ain't got no right to say the N-word no more than Joe Biden or Donald Trump or any motherfucker that got that shit built up in it and say it anyway whenever they want to. So I put Joe Rogan, I put all them motherfuckers in the same category basically. Whatever side they fall on, right, left, one of them like to take the jab, one of them don't want to take the jab, whatever, they still the same. Okay? So they got the same agenda pushing. They the left hand and the right, they the left arm and the right arm of the same body. So just know that we dealing with a tricky devil that will let you come on his show and will let you, speak your mind, and will let you get a chance to talk to all his followers and gain you some followers, and that's good. The devil gonna show you where it's beneficial to you at. You know that right there. But you gotta understand that at the end of the day, it come back down to good versus evil. And if only thing we got to go by is the eye test, my eye tell me that Joe Rogan is an evil motherfucker. I'm gonna end it right there. It's your boy Ocean, OMN Network. This been the cause and effect. The cause was Joe Rogan running around saying nigga as much as he can on his podcast. The effect is he feeling a little heat on him right now, and he trying to walk some of it back, but I definitely don't see him going on an apology tour like Whoopi Goldberg going on right now for not even saying anything nearly as offensive to Jew people as this nigga said to black people. Okay? So just, marinate on that last thought right there with it. I guarantee you Rogan is done apologizing about that shit. That one thing about that white man, he done said his apology, now he done with it. That Whoopi goddamn gotta be suspended from 2 weeks and all this shit. Anyway, it's so much more shit left to be dove into, so we'll get to that shit. Anyway, it's your boy OMN Network. We out.